and good morning to those attending from India. So we are having 108th chapter meeting today. Very warm welcome to City Toastmaster Club. And the ground rules, please keep yourself on mute when you are not talking, and also don't interrupt when some other person is talking. Also, try to give a good smile and applause when the speeches are over or evaluations are over. Try to encourage the members and post that. So we will also have those attending online on the spot here. We will have a refreshment arranged. Please have it. And with that, I would like to invite our club president, Mr. Sai, onto the stage to give an opening address. To give few words about Sai, is a very humble person, and the way he speaks is very creative. More of interaction in his speeches will be there, family oriented, or day to day, or how the life goes. So he takes most of his speeches like that. It involves more and personal experiences. He talks about it. I really likes his speeches. With that, I would like to invite President Sai onto the stage.
A very warm welcome to everyone. Thanks for joining, and this is our 108th Toastmasters session. I want to talk 2 minutes about the main importance of the Toastmaster session.
Thank you.
One thing is that I realized is the more you communicate, the more comfortable you will become. This thing, I realized it from my daughter. She is in a 4th class and she reads so many novels, she has a stack of 50-60 books, and then she keep on reading all those things very seriously. And then I tried, I was so much worried, is she really studying, or she is able to understand. Then I took out one book and then I asked her, are you really understanding? Tell me this meaning, tell me the word of that meaning. Yes, she was able to answer me those meanings of the words, and she was able to understand the story also. From there, I realized that I need to improve my English by reading the novels. That is the first thing that I realized. The second thing is I need to improve my vocabulary. For that, in the last week, I went and I bought a book which is for 10 to 14 years of the kids in Singapore, that their vocabulary book, which has got a lot of meanings which I don't know. I bought that book. I thought I'll finish that book in a month time, and I'm planning to do it. And the third thing is consistency and practice. Please follow these 2 things to be a better speaker, and then you will see these results across all your things that you are doing in your day-to-day life. With that, I hand over it back to Suresh.
Thank you. So, wonderful introduction, opening address given by our president. I really inspired by his speech. So he has brought his daughter, what he learned from his children. So many things we need to learn. The age doesn't matter. So we have to learn from each other. He learned from his daughter and he bought a book, vocabulary book. That's very inspiring. I also see lot improvement in our president's speech today. And I see he was taking care not to have a past fillers. Very, very cautious about his speech about it. It's a great change today. With that, moving on further, I would like to invite Toastmaster of the day to the speech.
Hi.
So today's Toastmaster of the day is Toastmaster Sangeeta. She is our area director. So warm welcome to Hakim as well. Thank you, Hakim. And I know someone joined just now in the room. Your good name? Srinivasan. Last time you joined through Zoom. Thank you, Srinivasan. Thank you for joining. And again, back to our welcoming address to our Toastmaster of the day. Sangeeta is our area director. She is handling remotely very nicely. She want to have a consistency in the chapter meetings. She want to see the club growths. Always she talks about how do we have a speech crafts contest. Always on top of it, and see the club growth mainly. Right? If the club is suffering something and all, she is always following up. And I really appreciate her efforts being an area director. And she is also coach for me, as I mentioned in the last chapter meeting, also mentor to me. Many things to be learned from Sangeeta. We are blessed to have Sangeeta as an area director. Thank you, Sangeeta. Stage is yours now.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Sai, Suresh, that was amazing. You're really, I'm so much touched. I don't know how to completely come back in right now. But thank you so much for your kind words. A very warm welcome to all, one and all. Lovely Toastmasters, friends, family, and district officers, passionate Toastmasters in the room. A very good afternoon to you all and very good morning from India. So today I am going to be your Toastmaster of the day, and that's what we call the captain of the ship. Let's see how this captain pilots your meeting today. If it is good, in the end I want a lot of thumbs up. So today is, the theme is Dream Holiday. And I know it's almost time for us to leave everything and just go and enjoy with our friends and family. And I'm sure all of you have made your plans. So if I may just quickly ask Hakim to tell, tell what is that have you dreamt of? What's your dream holiday look like to you?
Yeah, thank you, Sangeeta. I'm actually at work right now, so a little bit inconvenient to talk. So I guess the dream is really to go on holiday.
Alright, I get it. No problem.
It's over at the moment.
Sure, we will hear a lot of those dreams after work. And Adinarayan, what about you? What does a dream holiday look like to you?
Dream holiday. See, recently I went on vacation actually with my family. Okay, dream holiday. I always believe you have to spend a quality time. I mean, you have to disconnect from the world what you are present. The work world you have to disconnect completely. That is what I believe always. That is my dream. Whenever you go holiday, whatever the place. So I always believe that you have to completely disconnect from the work.
Absolutely, wonderfully
That is what I
said.
just always believe, and I used to do that. Yeah.
Wonderfully said, Adinaran. Dream holiday for me, I would just say, is something that requires a lot of people with you. It cannot be just alone. It has to be friends, family, and us. And this should be always like this.
Right.
Your face should be always like this. And I think every moment creates those smiles and laughter, and those are something that I really cherish. So for dream holiday is, let's see if I've had a dream holiday. Yes, I did. I had one in, I think before the pandemic, when we went to Phuket, and very interesting things happened in Phuket, which we keep talking about still. So I think those are the moments holidays give you to cherish those memories and live a life of happiness. With that, I want to tell you that today our meeting is a little bit different from the normal Toastmasters meeting where we have a prepared speech, table topics, and the general evaluation. But today we're going to make it a little bit interesting with table topics only, where we are getting opportunity to talk on our feet, and then we have our table topic master whom I will be introducing to you a little later. Before that, I want to talk to you, introduce our grammarian for today and our language evaluator. So let's welcome, and with a big round of applause, our grammarian, Sadiq, Toastmaster Sadiq. You're on mute. I think he has to be unmuted, Suresh.
Can you see me and hear me?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. President, District 80 Club Grove Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Nur Hakim, fellow Toastmasters and friends. Today I'm going to share with you a word of the day that I hope we can all use in our speeches, no matter how long or short. The word of the day is a very symbolic and important portion in the Toastmasters meeting where we challenge ourselves to use this word as many times as possible. I'm going to share screen. Could I do that, please? Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Fantastic. Now, the word of the day for today is enable. Enable. There are 4 meanings to the word enable according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, which are found online. Number 1, it is to provide with the means or opportunity. So, for example, you see training that enables people to make a living or to earn a living. Definition number 2, to make something possible, practical, or easy. Meaning a deal that would enable passage of new law. The third definition is to cause something to operate. For example, software that enables the keyboard to work. And finally, to give legal power, capacity, or sanction to something. For example, a law enabling admission of a state. So I hope that you can use the word enable and its variations, enabling, enables, to enable. For example, in as many ways as possible in today's meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sadiq. Toastmaster Sadiq, you have enabled us to take this meeting forward and introduce all of you to our timer for today, and that's the man who wears many hats. Like we say in Toastmaster, Toastmasters wear many hats. Toastmaster Suresh. Toastmaster Suresh, could you
Yes.
could you just tell us what you're going to do as your role?
Basically, we have only one, which is the table topics today. So role is very simple. Is each person, when you get a chance, you have to speak minimum of 1 minute. Then 1 minute you will get a. Oh yeah, I have to show that. Okay, one bell probably. Hopefully you should be able to hear the bell. So 1 minute 30 seconds. One more bell. 2 minute. One more bell. And 30 seconds last. 2 minutes 30 seconds maximum you can speak. The last bell. Right. So let's do differently. Normally we used to show the colors. Yeah, we have that.
Yeah, Hakim.
We have that.
Actually, Suresh, you want me to take over? I can be glad to do so.
No.
Oh, wow.
You want to? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Then it's good. Thank you. We can. Thank you so much, Hakim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hakim.
Yeah.
So we have wonderful support from Toastmasters platforms. Hakim coming, stepping forward and taking the role of Toastmaster of the timer. And then, would you like to share the screens, Hakim? Okay, no problem. While he's downloading the colors, let's invite. Let me introduce you to our counter, who is fantastic, and he's really shown his excellent listening skills in counting our R's. I don't know how many R's now he has already counted. So please welcome Toastmaster Sai.
Hi.
Toastmaster Sai, would you just tell us
okay.
about the role?
Yeah, fine. Sorry. So, coming to the R counter, basically, if a person is giving a speech and when he don't frame the sentence, or if any words are missing up, then the human tendency is to use some filler words, which is or. In the meantime, we are thinking. So some people keep on using and, so like that, right. So these kind of words, I will keep account of it, and I'll share those details so that you can take those details and correct the things at the end. So that's about
Okay.
the counter.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sai. And After this, we will be having our general evaluator. So may I just call our general evaluator? Okay, he is going to be Suresh as well. So he will be taking up after the table topic segment. So Suresh, just one line on what that evaluation is all about.
General evaluator. Last session, I learned what is general evaluation. So he will take over all leading to what happened at the accounting. So I will be inviting the accounter to share his findings on past failures. Post that language evaluation will be done. Post that the announcing of the speaker or the winner. So these things will be carried, and also requested a timer to tell that any failures or the invalid speakers from the voting.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Suresh. And we have our timer downloading the colors, and he will be flashing those colors accordingly to keep us on time. So with that, I would now like to invite our table topic master for a fantastic round where we will be she's going to make us think on our feet, and let's have a brain massage. Toastmaster Vasanti is a very wonderful, very eloquent Toastmaster. She is got, I think about 7 to 8 years, or maybe more, experience of being a Toastmaster. And when I met Toastmaster Vasanti way back, just when online meeting started during the pandemic, I think it was in the Jurong, I was like, wow, this is fantastic. I would want to know so much to learn from Toastmaster Vasanti. Toastmaster Vasanti, tell me, what is that dream holiday for you?
Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Sangeeta. I'm so honored and humbled and glad to be here at City after many, many months. To me, dream holiday is not about the destination. It's about the people whom you go with. I'm eagerly waiting for my son to come back from uni, and then we would just go around. Probably it could be just within Singapore and as vacation, but doesn't matter. All I need to do is just, as the mom, want my children to be with me when the year ends and start a new year with a lot of positivity and hopes.
Ooh, wow. That's lovely, Toastmaster Vasanti. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready and enable the topic master to enable us. Over to you, Toastmaster Vasanti.
Thank you once again. I see that most of you are seasoned Toastmasters here, but still for the purpose of elaborating what a table topic segment is, if there's some new person here in the meeting, let me just quickly go through what is table topic. Table topic is about impromptu speaking, otherwise known as off-the-cuff topic. How you could attempt is, you could agree, disagree, or you could just talk something about the particular topic that's being given to you. At 1 minute, the green light will be shown, and we already saw that the timer is ready. At 1.5, the yellow card will be shown, and at 2 minutes, the red card will be shown, after which the speaker would get a grace time of 30 seconds to wrap his speech or her speech. And the topics could be as varied as it can be, and will go with the theme, a dream holiday. All I want is much enthusiasm and participation from everybody here. And do remember to use the word of the day, enable.
Thank
And
you.
I've got about 12 topics. I would check with the Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster of the day again of the timing that we have. So can I call upon the first volunteer, please?
Yeah, Vasanti. I will go first.
Very good, Suresh. You have number 1 to 12.
So I'll go with 1.
Sorry, come again.
I'll go with 1.
You go with 1. Here comes your topic. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. A journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. If you're ready, take it away, Toastmaster Suresh.
Yeah, I'm start my speech. Good afternoon, Toastmasters, distinguished guest. My topic today is journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Obviously, if you don't take any step, you will be still there. You have to enable yourself to grow, to journey, whatever it is in the life, in the office. You want to move ahead, you need to take a step first, then further step. It will continue, the steps will continue, it will never stop. Then you can see lots of benefits of it. You can't be rigid of taking that, somebody will feel that, somebody will be commenting it. You have to start your journey. That is the first step, is the important step you have to take care. Once you start, there will never be ending. You have to be always be positive to each step what you are taking, and you should believe yourself on it. So the single step is very much important in the life. Nowadays kids, they keep thinking that they can't achieve much, there are no opportunities, but they are not willing to go forward and take the steps. So single step is going to lead us a long way in our career for our growth. Thank you, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Suresh. You enabled us to think what all we could think of when we talk about taking small steps towards our goal. And I see the second speaker already enthusiastically putting his hands up. Is that going to be Adi?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, Adi. Which number would you like to go with?
5.
5. Family that travels together, stay together. A family that travels together, stay together.
Wow.
Yeah, this line, it just bring back to me like just a month ago, because I just traveled with my family just a month ago. Okay, welcome to all. I'm new to this Toastmaster. Okay, so yeah, thanks for the line to give to me. Today's topic, spouse or children or relatives, whomever it is. It will always create a bond, and that is the only time you can give your thoughts, opinions, everything while you are traveling. So I always believe that traveling will give more knowledge, and it will give more. It will give the chance to understand others' culture, others' food, other destination places, to understand more on the environments, how their culture is, how they are living. Always we are from childhood, we are in the only one society that what we know. If you travel to the different places along with your family members, that is a great opportunity for them as well to understand the other's culture, how they are behaving for the same situation what we are facing. That is what I believe. So yeah, that's it from my end. Yeah.
Thank you, Abhi. I think the memory is so fresh that you could attempt this topic with ease.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the next volunteer? Anybody on site? Suresh, could you point out me to someone there?
Yeah,
Okay.
You can go.
Okay. No, go.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, pick the number you wish to speak on.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. Here comes your topic. My first international travel was to. My first international travel was to.
Okay. Yeah. Just yeah. Yeah. Good. I can start.
I'll show here.
Yeah. My first international travel was to. Okay. So first of all, very good afternoon to you all. So thanks for the opportunity. I'm speaking in a Toastmaster the second time. So thanks Suresh and all of our Toastmaster teams. Okay. So my first travel was to Singapore only. It was in 2016 October 6. So it is my first day. It was enabled to me to travel Singapore. When I come to Singapore as a blind eye, so but I learned so much of things here, and it gives me a lot of energy and a lot of effort to know how to speak in English and how to speak. Previously, I was from India, so it's very difficult for me to mingle and with people. So it gives me a good opportunity to learn first the English. So that is my first international experience. I got it during my travel, even in the flight journey itself. I started learning. So almost 16 years I'm in Singapore, so I'm learning everything. So each and every place, whenever we travel to other countries, we feel that is our first travel. It gives us to enable our new experience, new peoples and people's culture, how they are into, and how we have to groom ourselves. Whenever, as Mr. Sai mentioned, that about how to correct ourselves, is helping the Toastmaster to enable our language corrections, the pattern of styles, everything. So I believe giving a first international experience must be, everybody has to travel one place to one place. So as we say in Tamil, there is one saying called Teregadal Odiyum Draviyam Thedu, which means we have to find a water, find a food, find whatever for your living. You have to travel one place to another place, because where you grow, the place is not, you will be very feeling comfortable. You will be always filled cup. So when you travel to other place, you will be always empty cup. You try to listen others, because you don't know anything. You start listening others. So it was reminded me. Thank you so much. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Satish. Did I get your name right?
Yes, correct.
Wonderful. And I think you even enabled a saying in Tamil so that everybody could even appreciate the linguistic knowledge that you have. Thank you, Satish.
Thank you.
Thiraigadal Odiyum, Dhiraviyam Thedu. Like, go where there is your bread and butter.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Can I have the next volunteer? Ryan, I see your video is on. Would you like to try the next topic?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's good. Which number would you like to try, Ryan?
Can I have number 8, please?
Number 8. Here you go.
Okay.
An adventurous thing I did on my vacation was. An adventurous thing that I did on my vacation was. Ryan, do remember to take note of the timing and then also use the word of the day. And if you're ready, you can start, Ryan.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. So an adventurous thing I did on my vacation was back when I was 18 years old, when I was traveling in Japan. So I was traveling with a few of my friends. We had just finished our A-levels in Singapore. I really wanted to go and enjoy and really after studying for 2 whole years of grinding and studying many multiple subjects. So we went to Japan, and specifically we went to Tokyo. And an adventurous thing we did was that we were taking a train and we were actually planning to travel to Kyoto. So it was on a bullet train right there. However, in a distance from the train window, we saw a mountain and we decided, hey, let's just go to that random mountain. And so we took a detour. We went to that mountain, and to our surprise, we found that there was an amusement park there. But the thing about that amusement park was that there was no one manning the whole amusement park. So there's literally no one there. It was empty. All the rides were there. And somehow it could still be operable for some reason. We walked around, we had a lot of fun looking at all these amusement rides that were not manned by anyone, and we came across a bumper car ride where no one was manning it, and we were like, hey, let's Google and try how to start this bumper car ride by ourselves. And so we went to Google it, we found a method of how we pull the cable, we tried, two or three of us tried pulling it, someone was trying to push it, and to our pleasant surprise, we were able to enable the bumper car to move by itself. And we were able to start an amusement ride by ourselves at the age of 18 in Japan. So I think that was a really adventurous thing that we did. We took one ride, it cost about 800 yen. So after that fun and fulfilling ride that we had, about maybe an additional one more round around that track, we left like 1,600 yen on the table and left. And I think that was a really adventurous thing I did. So I really encourage everyone to try something new when they travel. And yeah, back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Ryan. I would like to remind everyone, be adventurous, but stay safe as well. Safety is important. You know, your travel is meant to be enjoyed, not to be spent in a hospital. Thanks, Ryan. May I have the next volunteer? Sai, would you like to try?
You go. I'm the next. I'm the next one.
Okay, so
So you see that it's more tiny.
what are the numbers available?
4 have been taken. 1, 5, 7, 8. Besides this,
10.
we still have the other numbers
Yeah.
available.
I'll go with 10.
10.
10, yes.
Here comes the topic, Sai. Next on my bucket list is to travel to. Next on my bucket list is to travel to.
My bucket list to travel to. So my best experience on the travel is my last visit to Denmark, where I stayed at my friend's house and I was able to roam around the place. It was like 2 weeks vacation only to Denmark and Sweden. If you really ask me what is my next bucket list that is there in my travel, is like I want to go back to Denmark again, this time for a longer vacation and stay there. This time I want to really go in a cold season where I want to experience the snow. And one more thing, I want to plan a visit to Norway. So this is through a cruise from Denmark. That is also in my planned travel list. The best experience that I had in the Denmark is very much similar to Singapore. Only the change is Singapore have a very small land area, Denmark has got a very big land area. There is no high-rise apartments in the Denmark, but what I felt like the quality of the air, the food, and the freshness in the environment is so different from Singapore. Singapore is totally like a crowded place. Everywhere it's a mechanical life. But when you go to the Denmark, it's like people roam, they enjoy their life. Everywhere they drink in their MRT station, they drink in the train, they enjoy, nobody disturb other people, and nobody speak English first of all. So that is like, you really have a very challenging place. I went to a supermarket, then I suddenly find out how to buy a sugar. I don't know what is then I somewhere compared it. So this is one of the challenging things. When you go on a trip, you really enjoy it, and these are the things that are really there on my bucket list. Thank you. With that, I hand over back to the Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai. Looks like your complaint sleep plan is all set.
Hi everyone, thank you for today. I think also I'll took my leave now, so I think thanks for this insightful session. I think it was quite interesting for me.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan, for joining us. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Hope to see you guys.
Can we have Somebody from on-site?
Yes.
Suresh?
Yeah. Shashi.
My name is Srinivas.
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 So you can watch the timing is mobile.
Sure, okay. Hi, Vasanti, I will go with 6.
6.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
6.
Yeah. My favorite vacation was 2.
Okay.
My favorite vacation was.
Okay, so I will start. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. It's been a wonderful place actually because I just started coming to Toastmasters club very recently. Basically, it will enable me to speak easily, comfortably in front of everybody. Coming to today's topic, my favorite vacation was. I think last time I used to take my decision on my own. Now with the family, I need to always know 4 people. So myself, my wife, my 2 daughters, we will choose the place. But personally, if you ask me, my favorite place is like my home only. And wherever I go, like I've been into like few places. I've been to US, I've been to Australia, I've been to like Southeast Asia, like many countries I've been there. But the home, it gives some kind of like comfort, okay? And I'll have like my mom's food and my relatives will be coming. And then good thing is like my native place, it's a small town in India, and where like most of my relatives are there. My uncles, I think morning will be in one uncle's place, afternoon will be in another uncle's place, and it was really like fun actually going to my hometown. And then I used to see my like, schoolmates. I used to like recently started looking at like my going to teachers' house and all. So last 15 years I was away from my hometown. I never paid attention to my teachers, but nowadays like I see like the value of my teachers. Whenever I get time, recently last 6 years I used to go to my teacher's place, find one teacher, take a selfie. Because selfie enables me not to keep the memory. With this I will end my speech. Thank you everyone.
Good job, good job.
Was that Srinivas?
Srinivas.
Did I get the name right?
Yes, Vasanti, Srinivas.
Thank you, Srinivas. And anybody, do we have time for one more topic, Sangeeta? Anybody online?
Yeah.
Would like to try? I think Hakim cannot speak, right? He just said he's at work, and Ryan has dropped off. So I think, Sangeeta, would you like to try?
Yep. Thank you.
1, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 6 are taken. Are taken, yes.
2.
2, okay. We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us.
Wow, that's a beautiful topic. We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. How beautifully said. And I'm wondering, how did that person capture the truth? It's so true that we travel to explore the life within us. It's to find the life within us. When we go out and to any place for that matter, the destination like Vasanti and many others say that it doesn't matter. But when we travel to any place, you name it, it's the essence of the place, the essence of the moment, and the essence of the people that surround you makes us realize our own life. How beautiful our life is actually defined by the experience that we are gathering, by people around us, by the experiences that we put ourselves through. And that's when we realize that we always want to be in a place which is giving us pleasure and joy. And that's what I feel is that we don't want life to escape us. We want our life back that is filled with joy and enjoyment and beautiful words, kind thoughts, love and affection. So, hats off to the person who captured this essence of life, where we said that we travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for that topic.
Thanks, Sangeeta. Very well put. Did we get a guest on the site now? I mean, did I see someone walking?
Yeah, correct. He is. Yeah.
Hi, this is Nayak here.
Okay, you become
I
the
joined
lucky last person.
Lucky last person,
You become the
correct.
lucky last person. I think we are done with 8 topics so far. So allow me the liberty to pick your topic and give it to you.
Yeah, for you, which number?
Oh, number, right?
I think she's
What is available number?
She's speaking.
Okay, I'll give you a very simple topic.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I googled all my symptoms. Turns out that I need a vacation. I googled all my symptoms. Turns out that I need a vacation. Can you introduce yourself before you start so that the timer could just make a note of your name, please?
Yeah, hi, this is Nayak here.
I'm keeping the time. Maximum you will 2 minutes 30 seconds.
2 minutes.
30 seconds.
Sorry, ma'am, can you repeat again that topic? I lost it. Can you repeat again?
I googled all my symptoms. Turns out I need a vacation.
Okay.
All your symptoms. So the word of the day is enable. You have to
Enable, okay.
try to use enable.
Right, enable, okay.
during this.
Okay. Can start?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the topic. Okay. So when we try to Google and the symptoms of the travel, the most required, anyway, this is at December end and year end freeze. People want to take a break, school holidays, kids want entertainment, and we may need to enable them to travel across the globe. May not be the globe, but wherever there is a requirement, right? So my travel journey will start like when we have the vacation planned. Last I can choose of jurisdiction where I may not be able to cope up all these days. Okay, but this is the opportunity for me to have experience with different way of people, different way of food, different way of culture, which may enable us to explore the new journey during the vacation. That's it for me.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for giving opportunity.
That brings us to the end of the table topic session. Thank you all for participating. And as everybody knows, we are almost few weeks left for this year to get over. Unwind yourself and thank the Almighty for His blessings for the entire year that passed on. We all are safe, and that should be the greatest blessing that we should think of. And I think the other thing you could possibly do is, if you really want to unwind, come to a Toastmasters meeting, take out the stress, just have fun for that 1 hour lunchtime, which Suresh is just trying to put together, and be consistent at this so that you could take away some little thing, meeting after meeting, either learning a new word or try not to use postulars. There is definitely some takeaway in every meeting that you attend. So be consistent at that, and I wish you all the very best for the next meeting, and I hope to be here around some other time. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and enabling me to share little tips about the dream holiday. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Sangeeta.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmasters, incoming master Vasanthi. Oh my God, the thought that's coming to me right now is that you actually made us realize that we don't want life to escape us. And that's why I come to Toastmasters and share these laughters and little things out of your corporate work where you're always going with data analysis and talking to the boss and reporting to the boss. Oh my God. So let's enjoy our life in Toastmasters and not allow the life to escape us. Thank you so much for that wonderful session. And with this, I would now like to call our general evaluator who will take the segment from here onwards. Over to you, Toastmaster Suresh.
Once again, distinguished guests, again still good morning to Sangeeta, our Toastmaster of the day. Overall, it went wonderful, the session. All of you enabled us to have a chapter meeting today with lots of happiness, prosperity. We see here a lot of enablement in our chapter meeting today. We talked about lot about the traveling. That's very nice. And we were expecting more members today, but somehow less. But even then, it was a good participation. Everyone was involved, taking up the table topics. That's a good thing. I would like to invite Mr. Sai to share the accounting report.
Hi everyone. So today I'm going to share the accounting results of my assessment. I really find there is a lot of improvement and people are really cautious about their filler words. Sangeeta, especially I see that in you. You are very cautious and I don't see much filler words. It's like 4, so 3 and 3. Vasanthi, she is the best. I don't find anything except one so. And of course, she is really good. She is definitely not new to Toastmasters. Suresh, I don't find anything in Suresh. And, he is used to keep himself very cautious about these filler words because I have seen Suresh from very long time onwards. So at the first initial days he used to make a lot of these filler words, but later on it's like very consciously he's stopping it. I can guess it, that one. And Adi, it's 4 2 so, 2 and 2 okay. And Adi, I think he's his first time. He did his best and it's really very nice. We have seen very less filler words. Satish, I just want to tell you, your speech is fabulous. You are very strong at your speech. Stop using so. Why I am telling you is like when I joined the organization first time and then somebody, I just want to share a small experience. Like it was a speech actually about a technical topic. And I given a speech for 3 minutes or 4 minutes and I came back to my seat. My friends told me that you have told so for 50 times. I was literally shocked actually. Okay. But I don't know what is that, what he is trying to count. But I realized that there are the filler words. But sorry, you do not make much, but you are using so quite often to cover the sentences, sentence to sentence. If you don't use so, make a full stop over. Okay. Ryan is good. One and one so. Sai, 2 and 1 so. Srinivas, it's more on the Okay. If you are preparing for the sentence, think, and then in the meantime you are. It happens unconsciously, but so many A's. Nayak, 1 and 1 and. Thank you.
Thank you.
And 1 and. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sai. I don't know You are saying nothing from me, from my accounting. Can't believe that, but good. But I can also myself see some improvement in Toastmasters. I used to do lot of source in my initial speeches. The last two to three sessions, slightly being cautious not to use that many R's and M's. Going to give a code for Menti. Just try to log in. This is for voting for a best speaker, which is Mentimeter, menti.com. There is a code it will ask, like a Slido kind of thing. Some of you are not aware. The code is 4455 2592. I will repeat, 4455 2592. 4455 2592. Okay. Select your best speaker. With that, I would like to invite our language evaluator, Toastmaster Sadiq, to give a wonderful evaluation.
Thank you, Suresh. Can you all hear me and see me?
Vasanti is not there.
She's the tabletop expert.
So she's not there.
Yes, we can.
Okay, fantastic. Mr. Club President, Club Group Director, Area Director, fellow Toastmasters and friends. We are going to divide my evaluation into two parts. Number one, I'll be touching on the word of the day and then giving some examples of some of the really good uses of the word of the day in today's meeting. I will then move on to a commentary on how we have used the English language in today's session. I think out of so many meetings that I've attended online, today's meeting is one of the most splendid and fabulous meetings. I could hardly find any faults or errors in the language used in today's meeting. So I think we can all begin with a round of applause for everyone. Congratulations. Okay. So now for the word of the day today is enable, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 persons managed to use the word of the day. I think this is fantastic because it shows that you have actually taken into account something new and then incorporated into your speech. I heard, for example, thank you for enabling us to use the word of the day enable by Toastmaster Sangeeta, our Toastmaster of the day today. This is what we call a double usage in the same sentence. Sangeeta, you are clearly a very efficient person. I also like the fact that Toastmaster Basanti said, you enable us to think. Enabling me to share about the dream holidays by Toastmaster Basanti again. Toastmaster Ryan Lee mentioned enable our languages and cultures. Very beautiful phrase. Enable them to travel around the globe by Toastmaster Nayan. I thought that was a very nice, simple, clear usage of the word of the day. Enabling our chapter meeting to happen today by Toastmaster Suresh, when he thanked everyone for making today's meeting possible. Someone also mentioned, please use the word of the day enable by Toastmaster Basanti. Thank you, Basanti, for encouraging everyone to use the word of the day. Toastmaster Suresh mentioned, you have to enable yourself to take that first step in reference to the table topics that he was given earlier. Now here comes the part of the language evaluation where I officially and publicly congratulate those who used the word of the day. Toastmaster Nayab, you used it a total of 2 times. A round of applause for Toastmaster Nayab. Congratulations. Toastmaster Ryan Lee used it twice also. Toastmaster Satish, twice. Toastmaster Suresh also used it twice. And the winners for today will be Toastmaster Sangeeta, who used it a total of 3 times. Round of applause. Well done, Sangeeta. And Toastmaster Vasanti, who used it a total of 7 times. I only noted 5. But I noted that she used it 7 times. Congratulations, Toastmaster Basanti. Round of applause. Okay, so we move on to the next part of the language evaluation. I will take us about maybe 2 to 3 minutes to share some of the fantastic uses of the language and perhaps even explain why I find it really fantastic. President Tsai began by saying, the more you communicate, the more comfortable you become. The more. This is what we call an anaphora, meaning we repeat words or similar sounding words or phrases at the beginning of each successive phrase. The more you communicate, the more you become comfortable with. So the more, this is what we call anaphora. Toastmaster side also say consistency and practice. I like that. This is what we call emphasis. So when you do something consistently, you are also practicing it again. If you notice over here, Toastmaster side did not use the same words again, but he used a slightly different word to emphasize the same point. Consistency and practice. Well done, side. With that, someone mentioned with that, to conclude, to summarize, to add. I think a few Toastmasters use these phrases in their speeches earlier. I like it and I want to highlight this point because when we end the speech, we don't want to just use a very similar stock phrase. So as much as possible, we try to make our language exciting, we try to make our language interesting. When we use words or phrases like with that to conclude.
Our 108 Toastmaster session. I just want to highlight that this is a holiday season. Please do spend time with your family, go out, escape from the work, and don't escape from the life. Spend some time for yourselves and definitely for your kids because they have a holiday season, they have holidays in the December, and do practice more on your vocabulary, be consistent. I still emphasize on that one, and please do join, support our Toastmasters. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for making this session successful. Thank you.
So, now we want to give some feedback. You attended 2 sessions so far. What went well?
This was my second session. Last week, this week, right, my wife was asking me, what is this Toastmaster? Because she saw the photos which you shared, right? I was showing this, so many people on the screen and all.
Yeah.
She was showing me, she was asking, what is this Toastmaster? And how it is going to help you? Okay. Before I give some explanation to her, we were watching the Channel News Asia TV, the local news channel in Singapore, where and some breaks. That's what I was explaining to her. This is what the Toastmaster will do. Okay, the Toastmaster will bring all the people in one frame and evaluate ourselves, and we see where is the improvement is required and what is the pattern we discuss and how we can communicate, and the most important thing is how the other people are receiving us. Okay, and this is what one of the example Rishi Sunak was say, there were some breaks. When there is a break, there may be a distraction from the people who want to listen to you. Okay, so this is how it is going to help. And this is my second session. I really enjoyed, and surely it will help for me. And there were so many people will give some kind of suggestions to me, evaluate my language, evaluate the wording I am using, evaluate my speech and gap fills. Hopefully it will be more productivity for me. Thank you.
I liked the way Sangeeta conducted the session. She was very confident and she was very fluent. And secondly, the way Siddiq is it? Sadiq.
Any language evaluation?
The language evaluation, I never seen such things on.
Yes.
Because my understanding on English is more on we need to speak grammatically. But he is highlighting there are so many techniques behind it. Even like new, he's quoted something. I think it triggered me. I think I need to go and do some kind of R&D also on English. And this is something like second learning on Toastmaster. The previous session, I learned the way the meeting is conducted. Every speaker was given with certain time, 2 minutes, even 30 seconds also you are counting it. It really shows the importance of time. We speak like everywhere, time is important, but no one is really following the time. But this is the one place where time is strictly followed. If you exceeded the time, even you will not be eligible for the participate in the voting also. So it clearly meets we are governed actually, because city is one of the main advantage with other bank or other industries. I think we are having a lot of governance, And in Toastmaster, I see the governance is there, new learnings is there, and I really very much inspired with Sadiq, the way he has understanding on English, and definitely I'll go back and then start doing something actually, not just enhancing my vocabulary. Outside the vocabulary, some techniques are there, so start trying to explore that.
I was enjoying it. Actually, last week also I was doing it. This week also. But first of all, I have to say thanks to Sadiq because the word you chose, enable, that is very fantastic, awesome actually. Really, it enables everybody have their own knowledge, and the moment you the light learning, like there is the small stick is required to enable the lightning. So the word enable enables me like that. So I say very good.
Thank you for using the word enable 8 times in the same
I think session over, so I'm just coming from my heart actually, and especially second thanks for Vasanti. It's very nice way of learning everything, and Sangeeta also very good. I was learning so much of accent from you, the way you body language, the way you talk, the things and all. I was learning from you. It's fantastic, awesome. And everybody actually, Nayak also giving me a very good example. Suddenly given me, oh yeah, there is people are taking attention to the point. So it's very good. I was enjoying the meeting. I'm rocking actually. I will keep doing it. Please
Thank
invite
you.
me even in future also.
Wonderful.
Even I missed out.
Wonderful feedback. Thank you.